Alright, I got the mouse on screen for way too long, because I'm a dimrod. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said I'm gonna be a hero and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. Knock on the door. What? Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Who is it? There's nobody here. Wait, at my feet. Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recettear Lemongrass? Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking the questions. Again, you are Recettear Lemongrass, yes? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tear. I am an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I am here to collect on a payment to a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan payment? In plainer terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, this house will be seized as collateral to repay the loan. Collateralizing... See... What? Oh. Papa isn't... He is not here. Yes, I can see that. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Oh dear. I'm sure he's okay. I have no idea. Even if he is not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. But how am I supposed to... I barely have enough money to live for myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it be all repaid at once. It is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts in distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. That's morbid, girl. That is really morbid. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replenish my blood and... Oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What do I do? Yeah, spinach equals sailor. Ahem! Please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue where you're getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. What? I've been sent here to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? I've never worked a day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. Aww. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. This house is terms, and I will ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who will not work do not eat. And so, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be? Work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't know what I could do. Actually, I already had an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? Really? What? Really? What? Really? Yeah, there we go. Need more comedy in this. Here we go. Recette. Mademoiselle Lemongrass. I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I am being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish, even if it was to repay the debt. The poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father is probably... Wait. Outside. Yayness! It's done! Look, dear, it's done! What is that? It's our item shop. It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Well, yes, it is quite well made. However, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, well, this sign is nice. Is there a problem? Well, the name. Are you quite sure you've thought that through? Recettear. We're partners, right? You said so. So Recette and Tear together, and it's Recettear. Recettear. Isn't it nice? Isn't it neat? That is just, well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that. You don't like it? Really, it's not that. It is. Then it's decided. Recettear, ho! Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly. Recettear. Recettear. Racket. This job is going to even be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. And so a fairy suddenly entered my life. For one thing, this sure wasn't gonna be dull. Dude, I love the characters already. The dialogue is awesome. The feel. The game takes itself very lightly, and that is what I value more than anything else. Is a game taking itself lightly. That's what I like. Merde. Do you know what that word means? It's a word I don't want to say. All right, it means poop. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Try not to misinterpret this next line, please. Dear. Yeah. Let's do the very best we can. Yeah, she's optimistic even in her dreams. Recette, wake up! Who, what, here, what, how, who, why, who's on first? Who's on first? Oh, Tear, whatever, good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand. You are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why, in the name of heaven, are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is getting bigger. Remember, do not misinterpret this. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tear, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Alright. Well, that's how it all began. Shimama shimmy wimmy gimme. Alright. Shimmy shimmy on a wimmy gimme. I have an item shop and stuff. It's all cool and awesome. So what do I do now? That's up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately. Or we can reorganize the shop, or go search for new stock around town, or go elsewhere. Oh, I went wrong voice. That's a ton of options. How do I choose? It is, as said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something. We will deal with what comes. Well, okay. Capitalism! Ho! Let's do this. Say, what's this place? Well, this is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. So we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we could do that, we could sell everything we get at 100% profit. It is still a very good idea. Great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, we must hire an adventurer. Hire? Can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. Indeed, you should get to know a few adventurers and build up to a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. Usually takes the place of a form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party! Well, dinner parties do not usually involve blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you limb from limb, but the analogy does work somewhat. Right, so first we need an adventurer, which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, and we should get a few coming in as clients on a regular basis. Oh yeah! Well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed, just be careful that Recette is not on the menu. Recette is not on the menu. Recette, I guess. Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, that guy over there. Listen to me! If I can't work, I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Ah, heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the streets. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean? Dear, wait! Son of a... I burned what cash I had just getting to this city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't know what I'll do for dinner money, and now I'm hungry. Great. Hey, pardon me a moment. You there, adventurer with this seedy look. Who you calling seedy? Hey, you two would be... We are a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. You heard me talking. Sorry, I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, Tyr, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. Are you two gonna prune me or what? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or atoms, we can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon and he gives us a card. A sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see. You guys are pretty new at this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman. Yes or no? Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Aside from my precious life, anyway. Yayifications! I love her little words. Glad to meet you. I'm Recette. Nice to meet you. And I am Tyr. Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman. Glad to meet you. Yes, yes. Now then, we will begin the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will return here for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be waiting here. Alright, isn't that awesome? Alright, I'm just... my voice is already burning out, though, unfortunately. It's late. And I should be focusing on the game I'm already doing a playthrough of, so I'll get back to this later, soon. Bye-bye.